We have Mr. Jeeves. He's a local carpet cleaning superstar. So John from Mr. Jeeves approached us after putting his website off, or his new website off for a few years, and it came to the point where he knew he was losing business from having this outdated website that didn't reflect where he was now. He'd put it off because he thought it was too big a job, and he'd have to end up writing loads of content, but he was wrong because we did all of that for him. So let's get down to business. So with John's website, it's a very small website at the moment. We're looking to grow that later. So as you can see up here, we have for homes and for hotels. So strategically, from our sessions with John, we found there was two sides of the business or the industry that he worked with. So the domestics, so that's his everyday, his bread and butter. And then there was the hotels that is part of repeat business he wanted to build up. He's got about 5 customers on his, hotels on his books. He does great work and he wants to build that up. So that's one of the biggest things that came out of our strategy sessions with John. 2 sides that we could direct in the website. And it's important here to find out and focus to specific people so you connect with them. So on here, the domestic side. So this is about keeping your home impeccably clean. So it's obviously to homeowners. We created a very personal call to action about getting a quote. That's going to help them get an honest quote to help them one step closer to getting what they want to achieve, their solution. We've made it personal by talking about John. So we introduced John a bit further down. And it's about getting a same day callback. It's realistic, it's honest, and you can have a next day site visit. So in a nutshell, very concisely, the customer knows what they're going to get, when they're going to get it, or what's going to happen. So then we move down. This is a formula that we have. It's called the unique selling points that relate to what we're trying to say. So we're saying he's honest expert advice. So we come down, we're establishing trust and credibility here in these points. So it's professional, he's honest advice, it's a reliability promise, and he's trusted locally. So as we come down, we've just connected in the call to action again to get a quote. And one of the most important things here is the social proof. So we're saying he's honest and he's an expert, but we need to prove it. So we've got multiple testimonials and we've got proof of the before and after. It's the transformation that he helps people achieve in their carpets. We then go through 2 segments. So there is a few sections of the customers that we want to address because he does do that in his day-to-day business, but we haven't created pages for these yet. This will be a later improvement. Now, showing your customer the path to their solution is one thing most companies don't do, not at a local small level. So it's really important to show the customer the steps involved to giving them a solution. So this is the path to their solution. So in John's case, they assess, they prepare, they clean, they finish and dry. So there's no doubt in the customer's mind what's going to happen and how they can help them. And we'll just go on establishing things about the refined process over more than 20 years, so it's proven. So that long-term building trust, building credibility over the time is being established. And then here it's about the sales process, the next steps. So get a same day callback, have a site visit, get an honest quote, and then it's the expert carpet cleaning begins. So, and again, we finish up with a testimonial. Now, if we put this on the flip side, so that's for the domestic side of the business. Look at the hotels. So how could you focus on different sections of your market? So here, it's a similar layout at the beginning, but it talks to a different customer base. So reliable carpet cleaners for your hotel. What came out of the strategy sessions with John is a lot of the hotels struggle with their carpet cleaner contractors. 1, because they're unreliable, and 2, because they have to manage them. It's generally the hotel manager that has to manage yet another contractor, and that is a problem. And it's often the hotel manager that's looking for the new carpet cleaner. If they're having issues and they're looking to change, it's the hotel manager that's researching. If we can use bits of language that are going to help their day-to-day easier, that's going to increase the chance of getting work through the hotel. We've just tweaked the call to action to get a free hotel cleaning plan visit here. And again, we give a nod to John, they're going to speak to on the phone, and get a free hotel visit and cleaning plan now. So as you saw on the domestic one, it was more about getting a home visit. This is about a hotel cleaning plan. So we make it very specific to the hotels. And unique selling points here that connect with our messaging, working with your housekeeping team, an integrated part of your hotel team. So they actually manage themselves, they become part of your hotel, scheduled directly with the management team, again, so it's straight in there. They work with the manager of the hotel, and it just lists there the ad hoc, emergency and monthly cleaning services, so what they can offer the hotel. Testimonial from a known local hotel, which really backs up that specific group of customers. And again, we're using language around hotel carpet and upholstery cleaning. We then go down to payment options to suit your hotel's needs. So things that come out that are going to benefit the hotel types of customers. Free visits, free quotations, up to 30-day payment terms, and price per job. And again, we're showing proof points around hotels, not the domestic, because they don't care about the domestic, specific to hotels. And another testimonial just to back that up. A few points here just about the service that will help them make a decision whether to use John or not. And in a nutshell, that's the Mr. Jeeves website. So just think about how you can use some of those strategic approaches on your website to help improve your business.